What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Think First. I'm your host, Breanna Sorensen, and I am joined by analysts Mario Fleurima and Erick Richardson. How's it going, you guys?
It's going good.
Going great now that you guys are back.
Oh, yes. Glad to be back. Now, you guys, season is just around the corner, but let's talk about this interesting trade of point guards that's happened. As you guys know, Russell Westbrook is going to Washington and John Wall, Houston. So I have to know, who is the overall winner of this trade, and what are your thoughts?
You want to go first, Rio?
You got it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Erick.
Well, to be honest, I don't really think there's a winner because you're getting the same thing. Similar players, same stat line, really, when you look at it, as far as points per game, assists, their abilities. They're both athletic guards, can't really shoot the three that well, really ball dominant. But, I mean, the Wizards, if you think about it, I think that they'll get a easier chance at progressing in terms of how they did last season to next season. The Rockets, I don't really know. The Wizards with Westbrook and Bill is definitely going to have a record than just Bill when he was averaging 30. So Westbrook and Bill can definitely get a playoff push. But James Harden, John Wall, if they don't have a big, same results, maybe less results, less wins. I don't think it's going to work. As far as winning the championship, they might get some fans involved and make some noise. Harden might drop 50. John Wall might, do 360 layups. But championship, negative.
Okay. I think this is how I look at it. If James Harden and John Wall versus Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal on a 2-on-2, who's going to win? Who's going to win?
Harden and Wall.
I think that's who won the trade. I think the same thing. I think Harden and Wall would beat them, and I think that's who won the trade. Plus, they got Boogie. People sleep on Boogie.
Yeah.
But it's but like you said, I don't.
But when we say winning the trade, is that who got the better player, or what team really is in a better situation now?
Yeah. Well, obviously, Rockets. Rockets are in a better situation because they added Boogie
Really?
Cousins and.
Oh yeah, okay, because they got a big now. Yep.
Yeah, they got a big. But as far as like who won the trade player for player, I mean, they're always gonna. I mean, who's the better player, John Wall or Russ? I'm taking Russ.
Facts.
But if you want to look at it that way, then Wizards won the trade. But does that make Wizards like a title contender? Like, no.
Yeah.
Like,
how do you think the chemistry is gonna be? Because Westbrook and Harden were boys, both from Cali. We thought it was gonna work. What you think?
Honestly, I think Bradley Beal is gonna have a phenomenal season this year because, first of all, I think Russell Westbrook is a very underrated teammate. I think every team that he played with, or all his teammates even say it, like their game elevates. Like Paul George was a freaking MVP when he played with him. Victor Oladipo had fantastic numbers. Carmelo had. It's like I think Bradley Beal is going to benefit the most. I think John Wall is not going to be the John Wall old because he's going to have to sit in the corner and watch James Harden dribble a million times, and that's not his game. So I think that the Rockets kind of are going to benefit the most out of that trade, but I think the Washington Wizards won the trade. But if you want to go by like season record, definitely the Houston has a better chance of
You think so?
succeeding. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, a follow-up to that, with Wall now joining Harden in Houston, where do you think Harden stands with the Rockets? Erick, you want to go first on this one?
Well, I mean, just looking forward, we don't know what's about to happen, but as far as predictions for next season, I think Harden is out of there. He's been there for, 4 or 5? How many years has Harden been in Houston?
Forever.
It's been 4 years. This the 5th year, or has it been 4?
Like
Something
6.
along those terms. And he hasn't been doing anything. It's been countless playoffs of not performing. This last playoffs, he did his thing. But as far as the franchise in Houston, John Wall helping Harden out, that's not enough. I can see him going to the Warriors.
Who?
Harden.
Wait, hold up.
What?
Hold up. You didn't
Yes.
go to the Warriors?
Where did that
That
come
just
from?
came out of left field. I was like, wait,
No.
hold up, let me
Bro,
wake up.
You guys didn't see the articles?
He just uppercutted
Yes.
all of us. Like, that came out of nowhere. Like, what?
The
Harden
You
to the
guys,
Warriors?
hey, they dropped Woj bombs. That's a Rizzy bomb right there. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
He's not going to the. Stop it. Why are you
All
spreading
right.
false narratives? He's not
It's
going
not
to
false.
the Warriors.
Okay.
I think you think he would want to go to the Warriors, and Warriors want him both
He
ways.
was not doing that.
What-
They're not
what
going to do that.
think?
Yeah, it could work though. With all those shooters, it might be crazy.
So you think Steph Curry and all them going to watch James Harden dribble 50 million times? on top
It's
of the
not
key?
watching. He's gonna change as a player. Harden is gonna realize that okay, playing this way is good for numbers, good for making millions. But if I need to win rings, I'm gonna have to change the style that the way that I play. And Harden can work off ball, bro. He doesn't have to just dominate all the time. He could
Gotta
end
get
up
that
being.
good pass off the dribble.
Man,
He better
yo.
practice the.
Yo, listen. Harden needs
He's a
to stay
good
put.
facilitator.
Hey, Harden needs to stay put, man. Any team he goes to, he would just be a luxury. I mean, they're talking about him going to Brooklyn. Brooklyn don't need him.
I even saw him going to Miami. I heard they were trying to do something to trade
That
package
doesn't
for him to go to
fit.
Miami.
He's not a dog like that, like defensively. Like Miami got that grit type of like.
But he's also that scorer that they need.
Nah, it's not gonna work. You got Jimmy
Bro,
Butler.
Oh
got
my
Jimmy.
gosh, bro.
No. He needs to stay put. He needs to stay. He said trade. He needs to.
Harden would go crazy in the strip club in Miami. He wouldn't be focused.
That's true. No, he's right
He
about
wouldn't be
that.
focused.
He needs to stay put. He needs to stay put. Anywhere he goes, it's just he just needs to. Yeah, he just needs to stay put and just be more clutch. And then the Houston has to just do better with surrounding him with players, man. Like,
But
surround him around all shooters.
knowing him, you think he's going to actually do that? Like you said, he needs to stay put. Do you think he will actually do that though?
I think he's gonna go to Brooklyn. I think he's gonna go to Brooklyn because he's friends with KD and he's cool with Kyrie. So I think he's gonna go to Brooklyn. But I mean, what is?
But
what
why
is
can that happen? But the Warriors can't happen. Why can't he go to Brooklyn?
because
but he can't
Warriors beat him 4 out of the last 5 years. They're the reason why he can't go to the championship.
He don't care about none of that. KD don't care
He
about
does.
none of that either.
He does.
Went
He
out
cares.
3-1 to another team. He don't care.
He cares. He's not like that. He cares.
All
He
right,
cares.
you
He's not
guys.
gonna do that.
But speaking of the championship, Lakers are currently have the odds to have the 2021 season. But how much pressure do you guys think is on the Lakers right now to win again? And do you guys think that they can do so this upcoming season?
I'm going first because I don't, Eric. This is your team, so I'm gonna talk my stuff.
Okay.
No, but I don't. I think they lost a lot. I think they gained a lot in guard play, but I think they lost a lot when they gave up Dwight and JaVale McGee. Like, that was their 2 rim protectors. Like, I was like, you could give up one. Like, you could give up JaVale, you could maybe give up Dwight, but both, like, where's your rim? Like, they saved them a lot. Like, those, like, that was a bad move. And
You
to
don't
get
think
Montrezl,
AD and LeBron though can carry them?
who?
You don't think AD and LeBron could carry them though to another championship?
AD don't like playing the 5. Who's the rim? If AD gets in foul trouble, who's their other rim protector? Like, Montrezl Harrell is not a rim protector. He proved that in the Clippers. You picked up another scorer, but he ain't no rim protector. Kuzma ain't no rim protector. You gave up your 2 rim protectors, so you ain't gonna really have no rim protection. I mean, you have Bogut. You guys signed Bogut. I mean, but Bogut's old. He's washed up. I mean, he could. No, Bogut, was it Bogut? No, it was Marc Gasol. I'm tripping. It was Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol is not a defensive, presence like he used to be. So, I mean, I don't know, but I think to repeat, it's still up in the air because I don't know. If Harden goes to Brooklyn got it hands down. Because
Erick?
KD is a monster.
Erick, are you not amused over there?
Oh my goodness. That was such an astronomical take. You're going to sit up here and say that the Lakers lost so much? Listen, bro. Okay, you're saying that they lost rim protectors in JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. How many bigs are there in the league to really worry about and need a physical presence like that? How many bigs? List them.
How many bigs? Joel Embiid.
We're talking about playoff contenders. We're talking about teams that he might face in the finals.
You said how many dominant bigs?
Okay, go ahead. Okay, Embiid, Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic, Embiid, Cat.
Negative.
Okay,
listen. First of all, the Timberwolves shouldn't even be in a discussion with the Lakers. The Lakers gain so much, it's wraps. It's not only going to be a 2P, it's going to be a 3P.
Pat is tough.
Listen, we still got AD. He's really the defensive player of the year. We picked up Gasol. Gasol's going to get some new energy. He's on the Lakers now. LeBron's going to get him right. He's going to feel that championship. He's going to get back in shape. He didn't really have the motivation in Toronto. Montrez, Clippers were trying him. He's still 6-man.
You asked me a question.
Let you finish. I let you finish. I stood there. I waited for my turn. I waited patiently while you were talking wild and ridiculous about the Lakers.
You asked me a question, though. You said how many bigs?
Facts. Okay, listen. We got shooters now, too. Danny Green, we didn't lose nothing with him. Okay, yes, in the past, he's performed. This season, he didn't perform. He's not even that really good of a defender. Wes Matthews can fill that void. We still got KCP. AD is going – come on now. He's going to shut down any big we got to face. And then on offense, Jokic can't match up with him. Embiid definitely can't match up with him. The Lakers are going to win it all next year. Anthony Davis going to win MVP this year.
Okay, let me ask you this. Bree, I know we got to go to the next slide, but let me ask you this first, though. You asked me a question. You said how many bigs. Who's the top 4 teams you think are in the West right now?
The top 4 teams?
Who's going to give Lakers a run for their money?
For both of you, what team will be the biggest obstacle?
All of them. All of them that got bigs.
Which one? Which one do you think will? All of them?
The biggest obstacle to the Lakers? Nobody. What are you talking about?
The ones that got bigs? Like Denver, Jokic, that's going to be a problem. You know they're going to be
How is that going to be a problem? How? Denver can't do nothing with Bron. Bron's performed on them. AD's performed on them. Denver can't do nothing.
But I'm saying who was physical with Jokic? Wasn't it Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee giving him problems? You took that away.
Barely played in that. It was definitely Dwight, but AD also clamped too. AD clamped him.
But I'm saying Dwight came and was that physical presence for y'all.
Okay,
he drained
that's
Jokic.
fine, but we're not really missing much with that. Yeah, we lost, but we have Montrez now. We have Gasol.
But all I'm saying is y'all lost.
We're not even sure that's going to be the ending factor on if we're going to win or lose. You telling me Dwight Howard?
All I'm saying, look. All I'm saying is you guys don't have no interior defensive. Y'all don't have anything deep down there. Bigs can eat. If you find a team that got decent guards and a solid big, y'all in trouble.
We'll see.
Be honest.
No, we're not in trouble. No.
Montrezl Harrell got killed last year by Jokic.
We got AD. We got Gasol.
Okay, you're right. But I'm just saying,
AD gonna be playing the whole game. And when he tired, Gasol come in. We straight.
I don't know.
All right.
AD is young, bro. AD is young. This is gonna be his MVP of the year, defensive player of the year. Watch, AD gonna go crazy.
We gonna see. You think they're gonna beat Brooklyn? Brooklyn gonna give them a run for their money.
Okay, and then what else? Who else they got?
And don't sleep on Golden State either. That young kid, the big
that's
man,
my team.
He's
I'm not
tough.
sleep.
Hey, he's tough. The big that they drafted, he's tough. Don't be fooled. He's 7'1". Every little bit of 7'1". And he can shoot. Got a strike.
All right, you guys.
He's blocking shots. Don't sleep on him.
Mario, all right, y'all.
Talking about championships.
We're about to see. Season is right around the corner, so we're about to find out. But all right, you guys, we are starting a new segment also to help players really help their development on and off the field. So Mario and Erick, you both played professionally, so players can really listen to you guys and learn. But I want to know, how can you guys work on your confidence? What would you tell a player to help them work on their confidence, both on the court and in preparation for the court?
Well, I would say confidence is a huge factor in basketball. And especially growing up, when you're young, you might go through some confidence issues, but the way to just nip that in the bud is just work on your game. Confidence comes from, executing off the court. You're in the weight room, you're watching film, you're working out. And then when you're on the court, just being locked in and doing what you work on.
Mario?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the way you work on confidence is putting yourself in game situation when nobody's looking. So if you're playing in a game and you're a shooter and your coach always puts you in the corner, when nobody's in the gym, go to that corner and get 1,000 reps up. That's how you gain confidence. So when that time comes into the game, it'll be second nature. It'll be like breathing. So pretty much just to touch on what Erick was just saying, just get repetition, work on your game, and just believe in yourself. The more you work on your game, the more, you'll believe in your talents and, put yourself in that situation every day and you'll be fine.
Facts.
Absolutely. Practice, practice, practice. All right, you guys. And that is it for this episode of Think First. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be back again soon. Thanks, you guys.